Hi, I'm Jim Riley. I'm the inventor of VibroGuide, a tactile guidance electronic method for guiding blind athletes. And today we're out on this beautiful Marsh Creek, which is in southeast Pennsylvania. We pretty much have the lake to ourselves. And I'm going to give you a little quick demo of how VibroGuide works. It is a beacon based, and Patty right here is wearing a beacon. Hopefully you can see it. And that's a little electronic device that puts out a radio signal. And I'm wearing a specialized vest that has an electronics unit on the front of it, and it has vibration motors around the middle. There's 5 of them. 1 in the center, 2 on each side in the front, and 2 on each side further back along the ribs. And it helps me determine what angle that Patty is at, my guide. So she will be out in front of me, and when she is, I'll be able to turn this unit on and get an idea about where she's at and what her distance is. So hang with me a minute here. We're going to get Patty out in front of me as my guide, and we'll come back. So I'm going to turn on the electronic unit here, and when I turn it on, it basically comes to life, and it starts pulsing gently, but it's in what I call idle mode. So it's very quiet. It's great for if you're just taking relaxing. When you want to start guiding and your guide's in front of you and you're positioned about right, I can give it a voice command. And it wakes up similar to Alexa. I can say, vest.
Ready.
Start.
Tone set.
And what's happening is I'm facing Patty, my guide, right now. So I'm feeling a pulse right in the front. And you're also hearing a tone.
Tone.
It likes that word. If I veer one way or the other, the pulses start to move to this side of my vest. And it tells me Patty's over there. And if I move back to come back and back to the alignment again, the pulses start moving back here. You might be able to see some of the LEDs in the front here flashing. So right now I'm back aligned with Patty. If I turn this way, likewise, it starts moving here, and I feel the pulses on this side of my vest here. So right now you can feel a rhythm of the pulses. The speed of the pulse tells me how close I am to Patty. If I start getting close to her, it starts speeding up. You can hear that. And if I start going back behind her, I back up paddle, it slows down. So it gives me a relative idea on distance. So not only can I tell where my guide is at, left and right, by the pulses and vibrations, but I can also get a relative idea on distance. And when we're first learning this and we want to train somebody on it, we can put it in a mode where it talks to us. It's great for learning how it works. So if I use the voice command, I say vest, squawk.
Squawk set 51.
That tells me how many feet I am from Patty right now. And I'm lined up on here.
51.
If I veer a little to one way,
Red.
it's telling me go right.
Red.
Or turn right.
Turn right.
And I turn.
Red.
When I hear that tone again, I know I'm lined up on her. And it's announcing my distance. If I go the other direction,
Turn left.
it's telling me to come back
Turn left.
until I'm lined back up on Patty again.
40.
I hear the tone, that tells me I'm lined up on her. So there's one, so I'm going to put it back on idle. Vest,
Ready.
idle.
Idle set.
So that's a nice quiet mode. If I just want to relax and we're sitting in an eddy, want to take a drink of water, that's what I do. There's one other way we can guide, and another method is we use something called glide mode.
Glide.
It likes that word. What that does is it allows me to set a distance initially, and it remembers that distance, and whenever I get too close, it changes that tone to a high pitch or a low pitch. So right now I'm going to turn it on, and it'll set the distance we are right now. And as I get closer to Patty, you'll hear the pitch turn higher. And I'm right in that sweet spot area where I set it at. It's a medium pitch. If I go backwards or drift behind, it goes to a lower pitch. So let's set it. Vest.
Ready.
Glide.
Glide set 27 feet.
27 feet. You hear that tone. It's a medium pitch tone. So if I start paddling towards Patty, my guide, Hear that? It's a high-pitched tone. I know I'm getting close to her. So I want to get back to my sweet spot. I'll go backwards. And now back in the medium area there. If I keep going back, drift further behind, it's going low pitch. So this gives me a relative idea about where I am in relation to where my guide's at. So this is kind of a helpful area to work. I use it to work on. And I'm back to my medium pitch, so I'm back to the sweet spot area. Oh, went no loud. So vest,
Ready.
idle.
Add.
So that gives you an idea that we can determine what our distance is, what our angle is based on this. And we still use the fallback method. I call it the on me method, which is audible. And that's the method where a guide is regularly chanting something. We use the phrase usually on me, and they say that over and over again. And when that is kind of your low-tech method.
Beacon is out.
See that? I just turned away, just telling me that it doesn't like I'm out of range. So when I come back online again, it picks it back up again. So that's the idea of this. And right now we're testing it with the Veterans Administration, Team River Runner clinics, out-of-state clinics, and also working with a couple of universities. We're also working with Microsoft Soundscape. Actually, it was a product developed by Microsoft that uses a oral sensation with hearing. And we're looking to see how we can combine this method with that method. So stay tuned. We'll keep you in the loop. Thanks.